The real cost of the Rachel Notley carbon tax on everything is finally starting to be calculated in real-life terms, and it looks like it's going to cost us big time, especially us here in rural Alberta. Yes, I know, rural Alberta is getting screwed again. Now, the carbon tax is going to cost so much that the Federation of Alberta Gas Co-ops sent a letter to the Premier in early January asking her to exempt natural gas utility service on rural homes, farms, and acreages from the carbon tax. The Federation represents the natural gas distribution network and the customers in parts of rural Alberta with 125,000 members. They calculated that the carbon tax will now add an additional cost of $1.65 per gigajoule on natural gas to their members. This means a tax grab from rural Alberta families totaling $50 million annually. Now, natural gas is the main heating fuel for 91% of Alberta families. This rate is higher than any other province, and it should be a good thing. Natural gas is clean burning and economical, and it provides well-paying jobs to Alberta families. But for the NDP, this means 91% of Alberta families can be easily targeted for a quick tax grab. They're ripe for the picking. I mean, everyone has to heat their home in Alberta. It's cold here. But as the Federation points out, the carbon tax unfairly targets farms and acreages. In fact, the Federation calculated that the average farm would pay anywhere from almost $7,000 to nearly $8,000 in carbon tax between 2017 and 2030. Now, the average urban homeowner will pay between $3,500 and almost $4,000 during that same time. So rural homeowners will pay twice the amount of carbon tax as people who live in cities and towns. Now, farmers have outbuildings and barns, machinery sheds, and pump houses that all need to be heated. Farmers also use natural gas grain dryers, and in southern Alberta, some of the irrigation is natural gas-powered irrigation. Greenhouses in Alberta use natural gas to be able to compete with producers who have longer growing seasons in better climates. Natural gas is a huge part of the cost of the business of farming in Alberta, and the carbon tax will only add to that. And for many farmers, they just can't pass their increased cost onto the consumer. They have to take what the market price is for their produce on that day. The grain buyer, the feedlot operator, or the abattoir pays what it pays, and they don't really care about your increased heating bill. Now, farmers will have to absorb the additional cost, and some of them just won't be able to. Some farmers will ultimately go out of business. Just like the NDP's Farm Unionization Law Bill 6, and how it was an attack on the family farm, the carbon tax will do the same. It's increasing the cost of farming for some imaginary greater good, something the urban-based NDP either didn't think about or just didn't care about. Family farms are just another casualty, collateral damage on the altar of the climate change gods. For TheRebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.